Welcome back, brothers. Looks like update 11 for Warhammer is going to be amazing according to a brand new interview with the game director of Space Marine 2, and then the next operation is going to be completely different. Could we be getting a dreadnought or battle barge for the next operation? And also, new heroic weapons have been leaked with some very cool details about abilities. I'll go over that in just a second. Also, more details about new stratagems. Will we ever get the Chaplain as a class? And Iron Hands fans can rejoice at some of the leaks I have for you in this video. And as always, I'm going over your top comments as well, so leave a comment down below. So first, we need to go over some immediate official news. Now, you may remember a hotfix was recently pushed out for Space Marine 2 on September 11th, which buffed stratagem awards and the power axe, among other things, but that very hotfix caused more problems, but the devs did reveal they are aware of it and on it. So this is what they said on Discord. They said, "Hello, Space Marines. We're aware that since the 10.1 hotfix, a few frustrating gameplay bugs have appeared, such as the Assault's Ascension perk causing friendly fire damage, and Sniper's Cloak ability consuming a large portion of its charge on activation. We're currently working on a 10.2 hotfix, which we aim to release as soon as we can. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your patience." So that's good news that they've recognized this problem, they've addressed it, and they're going to have a hotfix soon. But on to the big news about Update 11, because we have a brand new interview with our game director of Space Marine 2, and this is a great interview by Well Played. Sources in the description below, of course, but let's get into the most important bits from that interview. So this is what game director Oliver Hollis-Like said in the interview. He talked about being excited for more PvE content and that the developers are truly focused on what the fans want: PvE operation. So this is very good news. He then went on to reveal that the next PvE operation will not be taking place on a planet. So does this mean we are going to be in space aboard a dreadnought or perhaps a battle barge, or maybe some sort of other massive ship? It looks like a lot of people from the top comments want to see the next mission take place on a battle barge. How cool would that be? So sound off in the comments down below. What do you want to see for the next operation now that we know that it's not going to be on a planet? There's so much potential with this. And as you probably already know, Dawn of War 4 was recently announced, and it was asked, would we see any crossover content in Space Marine 2 when it launches? And the game director says cosmetic packs related to Dawn of War 4 would be easy to implement, so there is actual hope, but no actual confirmation just yet. And if the community is loud enough, it could potentially happen. But he did go on to say anything new in terms of narrative related stuff would be only over the horizon on the next big thing. So that's good news to hear that. But with the Dawn of War 4 stuff being implemented in there, we'll have to wait and see for actual confirmation on this. Now, could Lethal Difficulty's most controversial feature return? Well, he was asked about the return of squad cohesion in the form of a new stratagem, and the answer here is he didn't want to give anything away, but know this: tons of new stratagems are planned for the future, according to the game director, which is awesome to hear. Also, the question was asked, will the Chaplain ever become a new class? And the game director replied here saying, well, from the data they received from feedback, it appeared that the community really wanted a Tech Marine more. However, the game director did say he would like to play with the idea of a Chaplain class more, so he didn't really say outright that it would or would not happen. It's just right now, the current weapon sets fit better for the Tech Marine gameplay style. So the Chaplain class would have incredibly unique gameplay, of course, from the other classes. So it sounds like they're keeping this in mind. And now on to the new leaks, because we also have some leaks we have to talk about in this video coming from the Space Marine 2 modding Discord, specifically a user by the name of Violet. So special thanks for finding all of this. And as always, take these leaks with a grain of salt, but you know these leakers have always been reputable and on point in the past, so it's worth checking them out. So let's dive into it. Alright, so first off, looks like we're getting a bunch of new heroic weapons, and here's the first batch of of heroic weapons we will likely receive down the road. And this was posted by Eluvis, and it was found by Chevalier de Mirage. Hopefully I said that right. And it's 3 unreleased heroics. We got Bolt Sniper Rifle, Instigator Bolt Carbon, and then also the No Charge. And right here we have a bunch more that are apparently planned according to this leak. And you'll notice right there on that second line, it says leaves shock grenade effect after a fully charged attack. And it's referring to the heroic hammer. So that's pretty cool. There's some other things in there that you could take a look at as well, including a power fist, bolt pistol, another pistol, sniper bolt rifle, and then a bolter as well, with different effects listed there for each. So some really cool details there in that leak. And then also check this out, a mounted gun for the Tech Marine. The Tech Marine would be releasing with the update 12 update in early 2026, and check out that 3D render right there. It looks pretty cool. But what about customization and cosmetic leaks? Well, it looks like we're eventually getting a new Iron Hand successor chapter according to this, but the question is, when will this be? Well, remember, Iron Hands is officially confirmed for update 13, listed as Q1 with new PvE missions, new Terminus enemy, and the progression update. So that sounds promising as well. And what's this, you ask? Well, some new helmets. Check out this new Beaky helmet variation right here. And there's also a leak that the Assault class might be getting a new Raven Guard champion skin, which sounds awesome. Koturia says, does this not confirm that Raven Guard is getting Assault champion skin? And then listed the lines of code right there referencing to it. But there's mixed opinions about this because this is what was posted by Woohoo. Hopefully I said that right. They said either Sanguinary Guard or a company chapter vibe, most likely Sanguinary Guard, to be honest. Now this is also because it seemed even official teases from the roadmap pointed towards this, as you can see right here. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Also, check this out. A new poncho and much more customization was found as well. This was posted by Violet 2, and you can see a poncho, a new beak, Helmet Challenge 02, and then Shoulder Challenge 01. Those are the file names, I'm guessing. So some pretty cool leaks right here in terms of customization. And then the Power Fist is looking quite beautiful here, isn't it? So some really cool leaks there found by the Discord community. And thanks to them, of course, for putting this all together. And I cannot wait to see what content officially arrives to Space Marine 2. All right, brothers, it's now time to dive into your top comments from the previous video, starting off with Loot Doctor's comment, who said, just fix the chaos spawn attack indicators. Sometimes you get the ping and the blue circle like they are going to hit you, then they do 15 flips and a cartwheel, and then they hit you. And this is a really good point, and definitely something they need to address, because if you're not really able to counter it with the proper parry and really time it right, well, that means that the blue indicator really is not working as it should be. So this is a really good call out right here, and hopefully they see it and they address it in the next update. And this next comment comes from Alex Place 4800, who said, this game needs combat arena where players can practice with any enemy they wish. After the last patch with the new enemies they added, they feel too strange and unpredictable, and the game needs a practice in a safe and free environment. And I totally agree with this. I think not only would a practice combat arena be good for veterans who want to get used to the changes after patches, but it would also be super beneficial to new players as well that are new to the game. Now, more hardcore Space Marines may actually frown on this idea and want it to be more realistic, where you experience the different enemy types as you play the game, just like a real Space Marine would. So sound off in the comments, what do you guys think about a practice type combat arena? And this is what Captain in 6156 had to say. I probably said the name completely wrong, sorry about that, but they said buff the power axe, melee in general, and give the axe to the tactical. So what do you guys think about this comment as well? I'm definitely for the buffing of pretty much any weapon. I mean, I want to be a super powerful Space Marine. But yeah, what do you think about that idea of actually giving the axe to the tactical as well? But that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. We're going to have more Space Marines 2 updates right here on the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And again, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button as well. I cannot wait for the upcoming Warhammer updates. Super excited for it. But I will see you all in the next video, brothers. Take care and see you on the battlefield.